Welcome this afternoon.
Oh, it's good to be here. Good to be in Edinburg.
We were here a couple of months ago and before the session commenced, and you had some projects in line, and I'd like to discuss how many ones actually got done. I think the first one that we'd like to hear about is the medical school. Is that something that's going to affect the health of not only Edinburg but also the Valley?
Right.
Give us a little bit about that.
Well, last session we saw El Paso finally come through with their medical school. Took them 10 years to get it completed. We thought it would take us 10 as well, but the Valley delegation came through and the medical school bill was passed. And we did that with a bit of work, because what we did was that, we were in a budget shortfall, and it was the money from the federal government, the stimulus money, that kind of got us out of that. And we're expecting another shortfall next session. So we said, well, how are we going to build this medical school? And what we told the leadership was, look, let's just build it. Let's just get it done on paperwork. And so we passed the bill. The RAC is going to be the footprint for the medical school. And so you'll see in future years a medical school where our kids, grandkids, great-grandkids can go to school. We can have our own base for medical care here. And it will also serve to complement the Veterans Hospital, which we're all working on.
And when can we see the doors opening to a school? You mentioned that the RAC, which is Regional Academic Health Center, some of that is in Edinburg, and some of it's, I think, based in Harlingen. But do you foresee in a future session when there will actually be funding put in for the school?
Without a doubt. When I started in the legislature, we had very little seniority, but slowly but surely we've gained seniority, we've gained authority, and we've had some very successful sessions. I would expect in the coming years, probably the next 10 years certainly, you'll be able to open those doors to where maybe your kids or grandkids could go to school. And for veterans out there, this was one of the projects that we saw as important to complement a veterans hospital.